For decades, Germany's economy stood as a force to reckon with among nations, with its Made in Germany label becoming a global symbol of precision and quality. However, today, the story has changed.
Germany is in recession.
Country staring at an economic crisis.
Germany's economic growth has slowed in recent years. The once unshakable giant finds itself at a crossroads, facing challenges such as a decline in demography, innovation lag, and aging infrastructure. This marks the story of Germany's remarkable rise and its unexpected fall. To know what's happening now, we need to look back in time. Germany's history is marked by an incredible recovery. After the destruction of World War II, the country was left in ruins, with its GDP at only 3% of its pre-war height. Despite this extensive damage, a remarkable transformation occurred. The Wirtschaftswunder, or economic miracle, played a key role in Germany's extraordinary success. From 1948 to 1952, the United States gave about $1.4 billion to West Germany through the Marshall Plan. This money helped West Germany stand on its own feet and reach its goals fast. They switched from the inflated Reichsmark to the Deutschmark to stop prices from going up too fast and to encourage saving money. They also made it easier for businesses to do new things and grow. Ludwig Erhard, the leader at the time, introduced the social market economy. This mixed free markets, like starting businesses and competition, with social welfare, like unemployment benefits and education. This mix made things steady and made people feel good about spending money. These changes, along with the hard work and toughness of the German people, made a strong base for a big economic boom. Germany's money-making power, GDP, tripled from 1950 to 1973, with an amazing yearly growth rate of 8.8%. Germany's 1990 unification wasn't just political, but also economic. Investment in East German infrastructure, combined with the expertise of established West German industries, led to rapid modernization and reduced economic disparities, benefiting various sectors. In the car industry, Volkswagen's profits surged over 300% from 1990 to 2000, driven by expansion into the East German market and access to a skilled workforce. Similarly, in the chemical sector, companies like BASF and Bayer significantly increased their operations in the East. They made use of the existing infrastructure and skilled workers, establishing themselves as global leaders in their respective fields. By the 1980s, Germany became the world's second largest exporter, second only to the United States. Renowned brands like Mercedes-Benz and Siemens were synonymous with quality and engineering excellence. Living standards rose, with real wages doubling between 1950 and 1970. Social programs ensured stability and a sense of shared success. Germany's population remained strong, providing a continuous source of skilled labor for its thriving industries. Looking at Germany's economic strength, GDP, in 2022 compared to other Eurozone countries, we observe a robust economy. Furthermore, a comparison of Germany's trade balance performance, the difference between a country's exports and imports over a year, it basically tells you how much a country is trading with the rest of the world. In 2022, Germany exports goods worth an impressive 1.94 trillion euros. As a result, Germany became the third largest exporter in the world, following China and the United States. This export success confirms Germany's robust and export-driven economy, which constitutes approximately 47% of the nation's GDP. Notably, in the automotive sector, Germany stands out with iconic brands such as Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Porsche, showcasing the country's engineering prowess. In 2022, the global giant Volkswagen Group solidified its position as the world's second largest automaker by exporting over 8.7 million vehicles. The emphasis on quality, efficiency, and performance in German cars continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide, contributing significantly to the country's economic success. Beyond the automotive sector, German-made machinery has a widespread presence in global factories, with industry leaders like Siemens, ThyssenKrupp, and Bosch specializing in products ranging from machine tools and robotics to turbines and power plants. Additionally, Germany hosts a thriving chemical industry, producing a diverse array of products, from pharmaceuticals and cosmetics to fertilizers and pesticides. BASF, the world's largest chemical company, leads advancements in fields like sustainable polymers and green chemistry, further establishing German excellence in the sector. In 2022, Germany's export prowess extended to specific sectors, with 119.3 billion euros worth of cars constituting over 6% of total national exports. German machinery exports reached 142.5 billion euros, representing nearly 7.3% of total exports. The chemical industry contributed 67.5 billion euros to German exports in 2022, accounting for approximately 3.5% of the total. Though Germany's economic achievements are clear, there are signs of weaknesses in its seemingly solid base. A notable concern is a demographic decline, as Germany ranks second globally in terms of the oldest population, following Japan with a median age of 46 years. This stark contrast to the global median of 32 years highlights the extent of Germany's aging population, leading to growing pressures on the healthcare system and potential increases in taxes, among other challenges. Adding to the challenge is Germany's low birth rate, standing at a mere 1.616 children per woman, significantly below the replacement rate of 2.1 needed for population stability. The figure has notably decreased since the post-war boom, when it hovered around 2.5 children per woman. In contrast, neighboring France presents a different picture. With a higher birth rate, 1.874 children per woman, and a younger median age, 41 years, France's workforce is expected to remain relatively stable through 2040. The consequences are evident. By 2030, Germany's working age population between the ages of 15 and 64 years is projected to shrink by 5 million, representing a 7% decline. This shrinking workforce will need to support a larger number of retirees, placing unsustainable pressure on the social security system. This could lead to benefit cuts or increased retirement ages. Additionally, specific sectors such as technology and healthcare face acute skill shortages as fewer young workers enter the workforce, potentially hampering innovation and economic competitiveness. Another challenge Germany faces is the innovation lag, particularly in critical areas like renewable energy and digital technologies. In 2022, Germany's R&D spending as a percentage of GDP stood at 3.31%, trailing behind countries like South Korea 4.5%, Israel 4.8%, and Switzerland 3.37%. Despite government pledges, this stagnant investment puts Germany at risk of losing its competitive edge in key R&D driven sectors. This could potentially lead to a decline in exports, foreign investment, and overall economic growth. Despite lower R&D investment, Germany is a patent leader, ranking third globally in 2022 with 190,000 plus applications. Concerns arise about patent quality and focus, as many relate to mature technologies instead of groundbreaking innovations. Failing to adopt new technologies may lead to job losses in traditional sectors, fewer opportunities in emerging fields, and worsen social inequalities, hindering national prosperity. Germany's entrepreneurial ecosystem, once filled with potential, has stagnated. The nation falls behind the US, China, and Israel in terms of the number of unicorns, startups valued at over $1 billion. This shortage of high-growth, technology-driven startups further undermines Germany's claim to an innovative future. Adding to its challenges, Germany struggles with a crumbling infrastructure. The nation's broadband penetration, a key measure of internet access, falls behind several of its European peers. In 2023, only 91.66% of households had fixed broadband subscriptions, compared to 99.66% in Switzerland and 99.06% in Luxembourg. Rural areas, in particular, face challenges, with download speeds often below international standards. Sluggish internet speeds and unreliable connections impede business innovation and hinder the growth of digital startups, potentially leaving Germany trailing in the race to embrace the power of new technologies. Germany's Autobahn network, though extensive, shows signs of wear with over 20% of bridges needing urgent repairs. Frequent maintenance closures disrupt traffic, hindering economic activity. Insufficient investment in modern public transportation causes congestion and commuting inefficiency. Deteriorating infrastructure could lead to higher transportation costs, delivery delays, and supply chain disruptions, affecting businesses and consumers, potentially reducing overall efficiency. Germany's post-World War II recovery led to a powerful economy through the social market economy and strategic reforms. However, challenges now emerge as growth slows, innovation lags, and demographics change. Can Germany adapt by embracing new technologies, fostering entrepreneurship, and navigating global uncertainties? The coming years will test its ability to bridge the gap between prosperity and demographic decline. Germany's future depends on its choices, innovation, and adept handling of challenges.